Welcome back to a new YouTube video. I'm Drvg, and today's video is going to be about the time I almost did some really bad stuff. So, I'll bring us back to 2018. Seems like a great place to start. So, that was my freshman year of high school. Um, had made a new group of friends, I'm starting to become a social butterfly, and along with that comes some rather scandalous behavior, if you will. So I got involved with somebody who was your hippie type. Put it this way, they were the type to, go out to the woods and just look up at the stars for 12 plus hours, if you get what I mean. Well, to me, that was the coolest thing that I had ever heard of in my entire life. What else better could I do with my time? As a growing young man, what else would I be doing? So, me and a few rapscallion ass motherfuckers, we all banded together. We all put money in the pot, to get all wacky and wild at my mother's house. Over a school weekend, we were just going to do this on, just a regular, ordinary, Saturday night, as you do. Well, one of these rapscallion boys that we had in on this operation, he he had some very strict parents. He wasn't allowed to have Snapchat, no random numbers in his phone, definitely not talk to me. The plan is almost to fruition. I mean, it's like the day before. Uh, the goods are supposed to be dropped off at my house. Um, it's all looking good. Everything's a go. So, me and my buddy were playing Xbox. I look down at my phone and see that my buddy with the real strict parents, he's taken like 40 screenshots of chat and Snapchat. I immediately broke into a cold sweat. I knew from that moment immediately something had gone awry. I wasn't wrong, but we'll get to that here in a minute. So, uh, I keep trying to FaceTime him. I'm like, dude, please pick up, and it keeps going straight to decline it. Straight to voicemail, straight declines. I'm like, all right, whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen. I have zero control over this at this point. I'm just gonna go to bed, hope for the best. I wake up, completely forgot it happened. Got dressed, brushed my teeth, got on the school bus, didn't think about it once. And I go to my first period class, and one of the other homies that was supposed to be in on the plan, he comes up to me, he's like, dude, what's uh what's wrong with him? And he's talking about the guy with the real strict parents. He is bawling, crying. I mean, just just in the middle of class. And then it all come back to me. Oh my God. I have to text my mom and blame it on him. So that's exactly what I did. I texted my mom, told her exactly what was happening. I completely put all the blame on him and all of my other friends. I had zilch amount of, couth to me. I could not face the music, so to speak. So I text my mom saying something like, yeah, a couple of the boys, we were going to come over and drink at the house. Completely left out all the hippie shit that we were going to do. And my mom texts me back and she says, thank you for letting me know. Like she was proud of me. So I'm like, okay, this, as crazy as it sounds, this might just work. That's what I'm thinking to myself. 2 hours pass and I get a phone call from my sister. And all she said was, what the fuck did you do? That's when I knew something, maybe this plan of mine, this crazy plan, isn't going to work out. It didn't. Uh, my mom sent me a text message, and all that it said is, "I'm on my way to come pick you up." 30 minutes go by. I'm sitting there just like a prisoner at the gallows. I'm just ready for execution. This life, whatever. I'm sitting in the lunchroom at this time. I didn't even get lunch because I knew she was going to be there any second. And sure enough, the lady from the front office, she come down. She said, "Luke, your mom's here." Didn't say a word. I stood up, walk up the stairs to the front lobby, and there's my mom. And these big beetle sunglasses, just all that she murmurs to me is, "Are you ready?" What had happened with my little plan is my mom really wanted to get at this boy's mom because, I had been a bad kid. And she finally felt like maybe I'm turning my life around. She can just rub all this shit in somebody else's parents' face. Well, the person that she texted was the real strict boy's mom, the one with all of the screenshots of our chat. So that boy's mom ended up texting my mom and was like, actually, Bridget, no. Your son is the ring leader." Sends her every single last text message that me and him had ever sent to each other. And we had said some bad shit. We're little kids. That nothing was off limits. Nothing. Me. So, like, shit that didn't even have to do with that situation was getting brought up. Like, "Why? So you've been doing heroin in the school bathroom?" It's like, no. And, obviously me saying no, she's not going to believe me. But I'm like, all right, whatever. To this day, that boy's family still hates my guts. And I can't really blame them. I took their little boy's innocence. Took those little boy's innocence and I just, just smashed it into smithereens. Like everything that they thought about their precious little boy was just a complete fabrication that he had made up. What wasn't cool to see was my mom, uh, you know, I'm sure you can imagine what would happen if your mother had caught you doing such a thing, or almost about to do such a thing. So, but yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little story time. I'm sorry it was all over the place. It's just I got a scrambled noodle up there. So, yeah, take care.